Hi, I'm Phil.
And I'm Garth.
And we've got an early start in Vegas today. We're heading out to see some of the Southwest's most exciting sights. And although it's an early start, the great thing is we're being picked up directly from the hotel, and we're going to meet Ken from MaxTours.
And it took around 40 minutes to collect the other guests. So by 5:50 in the morning, we were off on our adventure. Ken gave everyone some quiet time to nap and catch up on some sleep for about an hour. Our first stop was 7 a.m. for a restroom break. Ken opened up the back of the van and offered everyone some breakfast: water, fruit and yummy muffins. After crossing the border from Nevada to Utah at 9:30, it was now time to see the first major site on our 2-day tour. It was Ken's favourite national park, and we soon understood why.
We're now at our first major stop, which is Zion National Park, getting around 5 million visitors a year.
We had an hour to explore, so we took an easy hike along the trail. Zion is an incredible sight, with its towering red and cream sandstone cliffs, narrow slot canyons and lush river valleys. After our walk, it was back to the van. Garth sat up front in the passenger seat, where guests took it in turns for the very best views. The landscape gets even more breathtaking as the road sweeps around the sides of the dramatic gorge.
Wow, Ken's been amazing and given us a couple of extra bonus stops here, including this place, which is just stunning. We've just seen the fabulous rock formations at Zion National Park, and here we are at Kanab, where we've stopped for a bit of lunch at this Cuban restaurant.
After 50 minutes for lunch, it was time to see our second site from day one of the tour.
So here we are at Horseshoe Bend. Let's see if we can get a really good picture.
It is a spectacular site where the Colorado River makes a dramatic U-turn around a sandstone cliff. There's various cool vantage points for photos, but do stand well back from the edge for selfies, as it's a sheer 1,000-foot vertical drop. Now it was time for what Garth had been waiting for years to tick off his bucket list: Lower Antelope Canyon. It's one of the world's most spectacular natural wonders, a twisting, narrow slot canyon carved by flash floods and wind over thousands of years. It's located on Navajo Nation land. You must be respectful in Lower Antelope Canyon, don't be loud, and you're not allowed to shoot any moving video as it's a sacred place. You are only allowed to take your camera or a mobile phone and a water bottle. This incredible canyon takes about an hour to walk through, and you can only go in with a Navajo guide. MaxTours partners with Ken's Tours, whose guides are fantastic. We had 19-year-old Kylie. She really made our experience unforgettable by explaining the canyon's geology and cultural significance. What is really good is that Kylie made sure everyone was able to get the best photos. She knew exactly where to take all the money shot pictures from and always offered to take photos of us. The scheduled day one was running smoothly, so Ken managed to squeeze in another bonus stop, this time watching the sunset at the Glen Canyon Dam. For dinner, we stopped at El Tapatio, a Mexican restaurant not too far from our hotel for the evening. We reminisced over our incredible first day before retiring for the evening.
Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of our 2-day tour from Las Vegas to the Grand Canyon and Antelope Canyon. We finished Antelope Canyon yesterday. Was that one of your highlights?
Oh, it was amazing. It was my bucket list experience completed.
Day 2 is an early start at 6:30, but we were super excited to see the magnificent Grand Canyon, and it only takes about 2 hours to get there.
So here we are at the Grand Canyon. I was last here about 20 years ago. I went to the West Rim last time. MaxTour has brought us to the South Rim, and it's Phil's first time.
Yeah, my first time here. I'm not usually impressed by landscapes, but this just is another thing. It's absolutely enormous. And I think the only way to understand the scale of it is to try and spot a tree in the distance and then scale up from there. And it's just massive, isn't it?
What's great about MaxTour are the numerous viewpoint stops, each offering different perspectives and endless photo opportunities. We also had some fun photos too.
So that's the Grand Canyon ticked off, and as we head back to Las Vegas, we've called in here at Williams in Arizona, which is a Route 66 town, and it's also called the gateway to the Grand Canyon, and we've just had lunch over there at Ours Place.
Time to drive along the historic Route 66, where you can check out the old advertising signs on the journey. Ken takes us to our next Route 66 town.
We're here at Seligman. This is the final stop on our 2-day tour. It's on Route 66, and if it looks familiar,
This place inspired the Disney film Cars.
So that's it. If you want to see the highlights of America's Southwest without the stress of driving, MaxTour is absolutely perfect. In just 2 days, we ticked off some serious bucket list sites: Zion National Park, Quirky Route 66 towns, the jaw-dropping Horseshoe Bend, magical Antelope Canyon, and of course, the mighty Grand Canyon South Rim. For anyone looking for an unforgettable adventure from Las Vegas, we highly recommend MaxTour. For a deep dive, check out our full blog post to this tour over on philandgarth.com. Until next time.